sure I'm going to share something with you. That might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife or something, completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.
This is Joe Pugh for IFL TV, proudly sponsored by Everlast. Delighted to be joined in another cold venue. Last time I spoke to Julian was in your call after that freezing fight, and now we're at the Sports Vale Arena here in Cardiff. How are you, mate?
Yeah, I'm right, mate. I'm very good, thank you. It is cold here, like you said, very cold. My hands are freezing. So.
Mate, we're all cold here in Cardiff tonight. It's obviously McGoldrick versus Allen, Lee and Show tonight. I see you doing a little bit of commentary work on earlier on in the broadcast. Just a good night for high-level small hall boxing.
Yeah, mate, it's good. It's a good show lined up for tonight. We obviously got Ben Crocker and Carvel Crocker have already boxed. They were in good fights, good wins for the pair of them. My first time doing commentary. I'm not going to lie, I was a bit nervous, but when I got there, it's got on there and it flowed quite well. So. Yeah, anybody want me to do some commentary, let me know.
You're looking for, to be honest though, in all seriousness though, Liam, this, after your career, every boxer needs a profession, and is that something you'd like to go in, punditry work?
You know, who knows, it's not really something I set out to do, but if you know, if someone come along and had a good job, or a good, you know, whatever you want to call it, I had a good job with somebody, that I don't see why not. Why would I not want to commentate on the sport that I love, you know? So, yeah, you're getting paid to watch great fights.
I think there'll be a few years until we see you full-time pundit anyway, Liam. We know you've got plenty more in the tank. Is there any updates on when you would like to be out next?
Yeah, well, they're talking about April. So, where, when, who, I honestly don't know. But I'm hoping that they may be going to get me on the Joe Cordina. I've gone blank.
Rakimov.
Yeah, Cordina Rakimov. I'm hoping they're going to potentially get me on that bill. You know, it's in Cardiff, it's close to home. Get a good opponent, and you know, us Welsh boys will get everybody out in force behind us.
100%. With you on that card, along with already Gavin Gwynn being announced at Joe Cordina, that could be a huge night for Welsh boxing. But just for a personal perspective, over the next 12 months, you've had your comeback fight since you lost to Eubank. Just where would you like to be? How would you map out your next 12 months?
I was just saying to somebody earlier on, I think, you know, I've had that little comeback fight, built the confidence. I wouldn't underconfident anyway, but you know, just for your mental sake, it's good to have one come back, get a good win. I've done that now, and I'm ready for whoever they want to put in front of me. You know, it has to be a good level fight, because I'm not interested in being in them kind of fights. I want to be in exciting fights, which, you know, gets the blood flowing for people watching.
We know you yourself, you wear your heart on your sleeve, Liam. So we see like the epic battles that you've had in the past, like Gavin Gwynn. We were talking to him earlier. He just loves a scrap foe. So for you, is it really like those legacy fights now, the fights that when you look back into years to come, you think, wow, that was a good scrap?
Yeah, you bang on, mate. It's, you know, them fights now, the big fights, the exciting fights. They're the ones which myself and all the fans and people watching it are going to remember me for. So I want to be in them exciting fights and really get people excited over it. So, you know, we'll just see what happens. But I'm hoping it's going to be April now.
Back in the gym with Gary Lockett?
Yeah, mate, I'm loving life back down with Gary, close to home, you know. Little things like, you know, I'm 40 minutes away from the gym. So I go there, get my coffee on the way to the gym, drive home, lying on my own settee, watching my own TV. I got the dog there, the family, you know, it's easier. It's easy. I feel at peace and I'm enjoying myself.
Is it a case of a happy fighter's a dangerous fighter? You're more relaxed, you're more at ease throughout camp?
Yeah, 100%. And it got to the point towards, let's just say, mid last year, where I really weren't enjoying myself. I was away from home 5 days a week. Just couldn't I'd go back on a Sunday to London or Sheffield or wherever it was I was at the time, and come like Tuesday morning, Tuesday night, I'm counting down the fucking hours to be able to go home, and you shouldn't be like that. I'm waking up, I'm not enjoying grafting in the gym. I'm thinking, right, another one down, basically counting down till I go home again. Do you know what I mean? So that's obviously not the way to be, and I definitely made the right choice.
For yourself, is there anyone at middleweight in particular that you would like to get in there with? Do you think your styles could gel with?
For me, I'd love to get the Eubank fight again. Obviously, in terms of business, I don't really think that makes sense for them, because they can say, well, why would we have a rematch with him? He's already beat him, you know, which is fair enough, you know, it makes sense. But I had a couple of problems going into that fight. No excuses, you know, it was up to me to fight and thing. But yeah, I have my problems. I had some issues going on, and you know, it is what it is. But I'd like to fight Eubank again.
It was a very heated build-up. Is there still no love lost between the two of you?
Yeah, I don't bullshit people. I you know, I just say as I feel, and I said in the build-up, I said I really don't like him. I wouldn't really say hate, because hate is quite strong. I don't really know him that good to be saying I hate him, but yeah, we don't get on, and I don't like the character that he is.
Well, you know, we know you've been in the ring with both Smith and Eubank. Just what did you make of that performance from Smith a few weeks back now?
I thought it was fantastic. I was really happy for Liam, because, you know, Liam, we had a little bit of beef when he was fighting. We said a couple of things, and you know, but that's understandable. At the end of the day, you're going to be fighting each other, so you're not going to want to be too pally. I thought it was a fantastic win by Smith, and I'm genuinely happy for him. I think you want to see good people like that do well. You know, he's a family man. He just goes about things the right way, whereas Eubanks, let's be honest, he's a fucking helmet, isn't he? So I was happy to see him lose, to be honest with you.
What do you think of the potential appeal for the use of an elbow, or potential use of an elbow?
It's bullshit, because he was already on his way, like, you know, he's already hurt and on his way before the elbow went in. So, as I said to someone earlier, it's a fight, and Smith was just in the flow, he was in the rhythm of his combination. And these things happen. It's a fight, sometimes you get clipped with the head, but, you know, it's get on with it.
Last one, do you think the same thing happens if Chris decided to invoke that rematch clause?
If somebody asked me, you know, somebody put a gun to my head and you have to make a decision, I would have to say that it probably goes the same way. Maybe not so early, but I think at some point in the fight, I think you know, Smith took so much confidence away from that last one, along with Eubank's confidence probably being knocked a bit. I think he'd probably stop him again at some point.
Excellent, Liam, thank you very much for giving me some of your time. I'll let you go and warm up, and I'll catch you again soon, hopefully when you got a fight date.
Sound, mate, come on.
Cheers, mate.
I'm going to share something with you that might put me in a very negative light, yeah.
Relationships are not my forte.
See if someone grabbed up my wife for saying completely different ballgame.
I'll walk away from it, and this has been like a therapy session.